Gentlemen, I get your emails, I read the comments here on YouTube. I know you guys want more about casual clothing. So that's what this video is all about. 10 essential items that every man needs in his casual wardrobe. Now, 3 quick points before I get into the 10 essential items that should be in your casual wardrobe. Number 1, everything I'm talking about in this video is for cooler weather. Hey, it's that time of the year, and you're gonna find for fall, for winter, for spring, everything I'm gonna show you is great. Point number 2, I mentioned the word interchangeable wardrobe. That simply means that all the items I'm going to bring up should be able to mix and match all the other items. And the reason this is important is I want you to get a lot of wear and tear out of these items. I want you to feel okay, maybe spending a little bit more for something that is going to work with every item in your wardrobe. Point number 3, Territory Ahead is the sponsor of this video, guys, and I couldn't be happier to have them come in, give me all this clothing, which I can bring and show to you. And there is a great discount code down in the description, 25% off. This isn't going to be good forever, and you can use it on as much as you want to buy. What I love about them are their fabrics. So as I'm putting together this information, I had to go off and do research about fabrics. And then I realized within their website, they've already got broken out what all the fabrics are, why they combine what they do. They were, as I was looking for, okay, what's adobe fabric? What's chambray? What is velvet? They have the definitions. What I love is they really focus in on performance of the fabrics. So guys, great company. I highly recommend them. Use that discount before it disappears. And now let's get into those 10 essentials. So item number 1 on my essential casual wardrobe list is the shirt jacket. So it is technically a shirt, but it almost feels like a jacket. And that's because it's made from a very heavy weave. So what they've taken is a very thick yarn and they've woven it very tight. And what we get is something that almost feels like it has the consistency of a lightweight denim or a lightweight jean here. And what I love about this, it's wind resistant. It's a little bit water resistant. You can layer very well with this. It's going to protect you in the cooler weather, and it's something I think that has a very rugged and great look to it. Now, when you're looking at shirts like this, you want to go for, I like 100% cotton. Occasionally, they can bring in other types of weaves or fabrics, and I think that's going to be fine, but this one, 100% cotton. But this is great for work. This is great for, again, throwing over a t-shirt, throwing over a long sleeve t-shirt or a Henley. It's something that is great for layering, and why I think a lot of guys just don't have this in their wardrobe, so that's why I've got it at number 1. Number 2 on my casual wardrobe essentials, gentlemen, I've got the long sleeve Henley. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up a picture really quick, but when you're looking at a long sleeve Henley, again, go for solid dark colors or light colors as well. This is something that you wouldn't always wear it by itself, but it's going to be great for layering. As I talked about with the cotton shirt jacket, this is something that you could throw that right over this. It looks great. It's much nicer than a t-shirt. Now, if the Henley's not for you as an alternative, look at the long sleeve polo. A lot of us have had short sleeve polos. Long sleeve polos are a little bit harder to find, but I think they're great for a man's wardrobe, especially again when you want to layer. Next up on our list, gentlemen, is the casual button down. And this is something that you've probably heard, you've probably already got a few in your wardrobe, but are you really maximizing this? Are you going and exploring and bringing a lot of fun ones into your wardrobe? Now, there are 3 things I like to look for. Number 1, color. Number 2, let's look at the style. And number 3, let's look at the fabric choice. So number 1, the color. Did you notice the orange button down I'm wearing right here? I'll open this up and show you guys. This is a pretty bright color and something maybe by itself I wouldn't wear, but when I layer it, when I bring in other bits of clothing, I'm able to, in a sense, draw attention to my neck area, pointing to the face. It's almost like a necktie. And if you're not into that, then go with something that maybe has kind of more of a rugged feel. Olive green, one of my favorite colors, but you can bring in dark blues, variations of blues. You can also bring in mixed weaves where you've got, this one is actually a white with a very dark blue, which gives off this lighter blue look. Whatever it is, gentlemen, experiment with color and have fun with your button downs. Now, point number 2 here, talking about the style. So many things that you can find here. Look at this one again. Notice the breast pocket right here, breast pocket here. I really like double breast pockets on casual button downs. The reason being is it builds up the chest area. Now, I don't have an example here, but you could look for shirts with epaulets, and that's basically an extra bit of material here, has a military heritage. Other things you can look for, maybe pockets over on the arms. You can look at, the buttoning. So this one right here has a buttoning in the back. So not only do we have on the collar the buttoning right here, the collar button, but in the back. Look at the buttons. You can actually go for a contrasting button. Now let's get into fabrics, and this is where a lot of guys fall down and where I love territory ahead. I'm going to look over to a number of their shirts and bring up a number of pictures here, but look at some of these fabrics. We're talking velvet. I mean, guys, you can bring velvet into your wardrobe. Look at chambray. Some of you guys have heard of this, so something many of you are familiar with, but have you ever seen Dobie? Do you even know what Dobie is? Dobie is actually a type of fabric made on a Dobie weave. And what we're going to see is intricate weaves. Also things you may want to consider corduroy. Yes, corduroy is not just for your trousers. You can also bring it into shirts. There's other ones like chamois and flannel, a classic and is great for this time of the year. Next up on our casual wardrobe essentials, the t-shirt. Not just any t-shirt. We're talking t-shirts made from a heavier weight fabric, which are going to have a very nice drape, are going to actually be great layering pieces, so you could throw on an undershirt, throw a t-shirt over that, then throw over maybe a Henley, and then have something else, because some of us live in very cool places, and what you want to focus in on, keeping that core nice and warm. Or you can simply just take a nice t-shirt, throw on even a jacket or another, that shirt jacket I was talking about, and that's going to be a great look as well. Now, the t-shirt style, what you're looking for is either a crew or a V. I really like V's, and I don't think it's something that enough men bring into their wardrobe. The reason I like the V is it kind of draws attention to the neck, focuses on building up that V, which is always a great look for a man. Next up on the list, a rugged sports jacket made from a cotton material, made from a tweed. Let me pull up this picture of this jacket from Pendleton over at Territory Head. Isn't this jacket beautiful? Look at that. The key with a rugged jacket, and if you think about sports jacket, look at the word, sports. So this is something that is made to actually be worked in. Sports jackets initially were hunting jackets. These are made to take a beating, and that's what I love about this, is you can look good and you can still go out there and rough. Now, what I love about cotton is I could actually throw this in the washing machine. I'd want to be pretty careful. Wash it in cold, maybe wash it with delicate, let it hang dry. But what I love about these rough jackets is they are made to actually live life in them. And having 4 kids, I can tell you these are things I gravitate towards. Now, this one right here is interesting. It's a shell, and it's made to be wind resistant, a little bit water resistant, and but it's still got a lot of the classic sports looks to it. And this could be something I could wear in drizzly weather. Whatever it may be, guys, I do think bringing in something that's a little bit rougher, a little bit tougher is a great way to add on to your casual wardrobe. Next up, gentlemen, we've got textured sweaters. Textured sweaters, sweaters with patterns, with intricate designs in them. They're made to be worn by themselves, or they can be layered. What I like about these is they give a bit of depth. They can really build up your chest area. I've got one that's got an Aran knot going across here, so that builds up my arms, builds up my chest. But what I like is I can wear them in lieu of a sports jacket, or, and this really depends on how lightweight the weave is, you can actually layer them. If it becomes a heavier weave, maybe made from a coarse cotton or a coarse wool, it's going to be something that's going to be harder to layer depending on the size of your jacket. But if it's lightweight, made from maybe cashmere or a very finely woven wool, you will be able to wear it under a sports jacket. Again, we're talking about layering here, but when looking at these sweaters, what you want to focus in on is the fit. Sweaters are very hard to actually get adjusted, but it is something when you get the right one, it is such a great piece. Now look at the different styles out there. You're going to find some that have a mock neck crew, which it comes down right over here, just uses a few buttons, maybe a zipper. Those are great for throwing on, but what I really like are cardigans. What I love about it is the overall design of the cardigan and how it almost looks like a jacket. Now, gentlemen, I could talk about sweaters all day, and I've got videos that go into a lot more detail about sweaters, but I want you to go check out the support article. In the support article, actually, I'm going to lay out a number of pictures of some of my favorite sweaters and the looks, and that'll help you find the one that suits you. Next up, gentlemen, let's talk trousers. So I'm not going to bring up jeans in this video, and I could have easily put them in this list, but I assume that you've already got some great fitted jeans in your wardrobe. What I want to talk about are trousers made from unique fabrics, which I think work really well in the cooler weather. Number one, corduroy. So corduroy is not just for kids, guys. Corduroy has 2 great things going for it. Number one are the wales, and that's where it's got that unique weave that looks like texture, because those wales in cooler weather actually can trap air, and they're very warm. Again, perfect for winter wear. Now also, texture. And so texture, I've talked about it before, women love texture. Other men like texture. People want to touch texture. Now what you see here is Cavalry Twill. This is a durable, tough fabric. Literally, this stuff is going to be tougher than jeans. So when you have this in your trousers, it's going to stand out, it's going to look unique, and most of all, guys, it's durable. This is something that's going to stand up to your washes, it's going to stand up to wear and tear, and you're going to get a lot of miles out of it. Next up on the list, the lace-up casual boot. So let me give you a couple options here. You've got the chukka. I've talked entire videos about this, but I think a casual chukka, especially in a dark brown, is a great addition to any interchangeable casual wardrobe. But let's look at the higher lace-up, more with a combat type of history type of boot. This boot is going to be great. What you're looking for here is a very durable, gripping sole. We're in the time of the year, there's going to be snow, there's going to be sleet, you could slip on the ground in the rain, so you want to make sure to have a good grip with any type of boot you go with. Next up on the list for casual wardrobe essentials, guys, have a great jacket. And I'm going to give you three options right here. Number one, let's look at the jean jacket. Classic. Something that's going to go great with everything except a pair of jeans that match it exactly. So you can wear them with, yes, darker color or lighter colored jeans, but a lot of guys can mix and match this with a wide range of, I've talked about other trousers, so cords, the Cavalry Twill, some of the other options out there with chinos. It's going to look great. Now let's go to the pea coat. And I've talked about the pea coat before. I think it's a great jacket, especially in cooler climates. One thing I love about the pea coat is it doesn't go too far down. It does cover your buttocks and that kind of right in the hip area, but at the same time, it doesn't go down to the legs. So this is a great jacket if you're going to be getting in and out of a vehicle. Let's say you want something more than a pea coat though. You're over in Finland, you're over in Canada, you're up in Alaska, and you're like, Antonio, it gets cold here. I need something that's going to give you more coverage, especially up in and around the head. Then look at the parka. The parka was specifically designed for explorers. And there's a wide range of options out there, but what I'm always looking for is wind resistance, water resistance. It needs to be something that literally, first off, it protects you from the elements. Go with something that's going to be dark colored. I really don't like the really too light colored parkas, and the reason being is they can stain easily, but a dark colored parka is classic, is going to be just an item that you're going to get a lot of wear and tear out of in your wardrobe. So this next item may surprise a few of you guys, but I think a clean cut, well-fitted, dark colored hoodie is essential to a casual wardrobe. And let me explain. A lot of the hoodies out there being sold, they've got huge brand names on them, or they've got just some crazy type of design on the back that makes them really loud, or they're going in a color which is really impractical for tough wear. I think that the hoodie, when you look at how basically functional it can be, it's great for layering. So let's say you grab that pea coat, but you need something to give you a little bit of extra warmth up here, or you're going to be wearing that jean jacket, you could throw the hoodie right underneath it. I think it's a great layering piece, and when you get something that actually fits you and is functional as well, it's a great essential piece of a man's wardrobe. All right, gentlemen, so now it's your turn. What did I miss? What would you have added to this video? Let me know down in the comments. I'm going to go down there, check them out, and we'll probably do a video similar to this in the spring, in the summer. Go check out Territory Ahead. I have that great discount code down there in the description. This is not going to last forever. They are a solid company. I love their gear. It works for me and my lifestyle. Here in the Midwest, I simply, if I'm going to be going to a birthday party today, I will wear what you see right here because it simply is practical and it works. Guys, that's it. I will see you in the next video. Take care.